The Pearl of Marmara, industrial capital city of Turkey. The city that produces for 24 hours, develops from every aspect and grows. As Kocaeli grows, Turkey grows too. As Turkey strengthens, welfare level of our people increases. New houses, new productions, new lives bring new wealth with them. We produce less compared as we did. Also we consume much more. How could we treat our waste as individual city and the country? How do we dispose our waste without damaging to the health of our environment and human? Zaydash, which has carried out new projects into life and the solutions to the issue of waste management since 2004, become the leader company not only of Kocaeli but also Turkey. It's undergone an important change and gained great success. Zaydash, which is led by Mr. Ibrahim Karasmanoğlu, the mayor of Kocaeli Metropolitan Municipality, has made a development and enlarged its range of services along with its capacity. The field of activities of the firm and services it has provided since 1996 are as follows. Zaydash has two different fields of activities including throughout Turkey and Kocaeli. The establishment offers hazardous waste disposal service all around Turkey. The plant that has a capacity of incineration of 5,400 kg per age, disposed by incinerating burnable plastic waste caused by industry, used oils, medical and cosmetic waste, petrochemical waste, PVC solvents, dye waste, adhesive and bonded and similar hazardous waste in frame of the relevant regulations under the continual control of the Ministry for Environment and Urban Planning and generate electricity energy. Its operational incineration capacity per year is on average over 30,000 tons and generated electricity is more than 20 million kWh. Also, strongly hazardous waste caused by industry are disposed in hazardous landfill area. The services of Zaydash for only Kocaeli are as follows. (1,600 tons of domestic waste are produced daily around Kocaeli, and these waste collected by the municipalities of districts are disposed at the Solatlar and Dilovası regular landfilling sites of Zaydash. Domestic waste are covered with covered soil. Also, odor barrier system is operated in order to prevent odor. 5 tons of medical waste which are collected from about 500 healthcare points within the border of Kocaeli province are disposed by Zaydash. Pathological and hazardous waste from healthcare facilities are disposed by being burned, and other waste are sterilized with steam at 160 degrees Celsius and at average 5 bar pressure for 45 minutes and then disposed. Kocaeli has 4 ports and about 12,000 vessels per year take into the ports of Kocaeli. Zaydash also carries out the service of collecting the waste of vessels in the Gulf of Izmit. Licensed waste receiving boats work with this scope: collect bilge, slush, waste oil, polluted water, waste oil, and domestic waste from vessels in the Gulf. After collecting waste including petroleum derivatives waste, they are being separated from the water inside, and the electricity is generated by sending them to the incineration plant. The project, which was started in the frame of including Kocaeli Metropolitan Municipality, TÜBİTAK, MEM, and 4 universities as research establishments in 2007, biogas and energy generation plant was founded in the field of İzaydaş. In this plant, biogas is obtained by the waste of grass, tripe, and using the fertilizer of chicken and cattle, and this gas is transformed into electricity power. The plant also produces solid and liquid fertilizer, which is very suitable for agriculture. İzaydaş is now an establishment which generates power with being the leader establishment of waste management. İzaydaş, which sells electricity to national network more than it needs and generates electricity from hazardous waste incineration and biogas plants, also from domestic waste as well. Landfill gas passed from solaklar regular landfilling sites are transported to the plant with collecting pipes and transformed to energy through gas motors. Two wind turbines were established at İzmit, Solaklar, and Gebze Gaziler Mountain to take the attention to renewable energy resources, and they are the systems to generate electricity of İzaydaş symbolically. Upon completing a hydroelectric power plant project which is under construction, the company will generate electricity from a different source. One of the most important factors that makes İzaydaş gain reliability in the sector today is having one of the most leading laboratory in Turkey. İzaydaş Environment Laboratory, which enlarged its service inclusion with investments, was accredited by Turkish Accreditation Agency and obtained Environment Measurement and Analysis Qualification Certificate by the Ministry for Environment and Urban Planning. Environment Laboratory meets all demands rapidly with both its experienced personnel and technical equipment. The vehicle of sample received and arranged with the scope is always ready on call for 24 hours. Our company performs all legal liabilities regarding its operations and quality standards of ISO 9001, ISO 4001, OSS 8001, and ISO 7025, OSS 10001. Also, it is given great importance to perform all requirements on time and fully regard occupational health and safety. İzaydaş is a member of European Union for Responsible Incineration and Treatment of Special Waste, Turkish Quality Society, Turkish Cogeneration and Clean Energy Technology Society, All Waste and Environment Management Society, Kocaeli Chamber of Industry, Kocaeli Chamber of Trade, Chamber of Marine Trade. As a leading role of waste management, İzaydaş has put an important education program into practice. Our experienced personnel share their theoretical and practical information with waste producers through İzaydaş Academy and contributes to develop a common environment language. With the same vision, İzaydaş managers give lectures regarding waste management in University of Kocaeli. İzaycan is a social responsibility project in order to contribute to raise waste and environmental awareness of our children who are at primary school. 4 stories and a coloring book have been formed concerning this lovely cartoon character. The books that have been published into set primarily distributed to elementary schools around Kocaeli. İzaydaş, which realizes not only social and sector responsibility missions, but also has foreseen the conditions of competition increasing gradually in the sector. Firstly, price and acceptance conditions have been improved. Visiting customers regularly and customer satisfaction have been taken as a basis. The waste that was accepted to the plant with great efforts of employees and electricity generated by incineration waste have risen to the highest figures so far. İzaydaş, which performs a great development by the direction of the Mayor of Kocaeli Metropolitan Municipality, Mr. İbrahim Karosmanoğlu, and breaks its records, continues to work with the same excitement and determination. İzaydaş, operating with the conception of continuous improvement and being the friend of industry, carry on renewing itself and producing new projects.
Temiz çevre, sağlıklı toplum.
İzaydaş. Turkey's first hazardous waste incineration plant. Turkey's first integrated waste disposal establishment. Turkey's most experienced sector employees. The most reliable establishment of the sector. Private sector dynamism with public enterprise liability. We are aware how important our qualities for you and us. These qualities mean trust for you and much more responsibility for us. Also, managing hazardous waste accurately and trying to be much more precise, faster and safer for the protection of our environment. İzaydaş, since 1996, has provided perfect and reliable service to its customers. And the key to success is kept in its teamwork. İzaydaş employees who are experienced in all process of waste management, evaluating the demands rapidly and having no concessions in any way in terms of law and regulations, are racing against time every day. Communication with customers, transportation, acceptance, analysis, and disposal operations of waste. All of them compose the indispensable parts of a giant plant that works continuously in regard to 24 hours non-stop. The vehicle fleet of İzaydaş, which is always on move and can never be monitored as a whole, takes a great deal of attention. İzaydaş has a capacity of carrying about 300 tons with 19 hazardous waste transportation vehicles. The vehicles are on average 4 years old. Experienced drivers of İzaydaş drive all around Turkey from Edirne to Erzurum, Muğla, Trabzon, Konya, Bitlis, and Hatay by these special vehicles that don't carry anything except hazardous waste. They realize on average 2,000 routes per year and cover the route of 400,000 kilometers. In other words, they travel just 10 times around the world. How could this great organization start and operate? All system in İzaydaş starts with an email. The mail that waste producer sends firstly is received by the unit of customer services. The unit of customer services demands sample from the waste requiring analysis, then sends price offer to the firm. Following up the approval process, waste producer routes its waste by vehicles that supply or the vehicles of İzaydaş. As transportation vehicles are entering İzaydaş, relevant procedures are applied one by one. Firstly, the documents of drivers and the vehicles are controlled. Then, radiation control is applied. After the waste being weighed on the scales, the sample is received from it. After receipt sample is analyzed at the laboratory and the waste is approved, the vehicle is leaded to the either incineration plant or regular landfilling sites. After transportation forms are signed and relevant copies are given to the transporter, forms are logged in. How could the waste be burned? Hazardous waste are incinerated in a rotary kiln between temperature of 921 and 1150 degrees Celsius and on average for 95-120 minutes by considering their calorific values and polluting rates according to a menu. Forming waste gas after incineration are burned twice, passed through 4 different treatment systems, and released to air from the flue with the lowest values of emission limits specified by regulations. Through regular storing process, the waste which need to be eliminated are disposed by storing in special lands that have leak-proof floors according to the regulations. İzaydaş, which have a great sense in the management of facility and applying occupational health and safety rules much more seriously, displays the same sensitivity on the subject of customer satisfaction. The mails, facts or questions of the customers are replied daily and even instant. İzaydaş gives much more importance regarding acceptance of waste and the management of vehicles. The only goal is to provide the disposal of waste that customers send within the frame of law and provide their corporate reputation not being damaged. Sales and marketing unit employees who work in accordance with this vision make about 700 customers per year. And the waste acceptance agreement is signed with 3,000 different firms. One of the most important factors that makes İzaydaş gain reliability today in the sector is having one of the most leading laboratory in Turkey. İzaydaş Laboratory, which was accredited by Turkish Accreditation Agency and obtained Environment Measurement and Analysis Qualification Certificate by the Ministry for Environment and Urban Planning, takes great attention regarding both its experienced personnel and technical equipment. İzaydaş, which is expert in disposal of industrial waste and offers services to whole Turkey, also serves regarding clinical waste, waste caused by vessels, excavation waste in the boundaries of Kocaeli province besides, provides a great plus value of its city. Moreover, İzaydaş is in the position of energy production center. It generates electricity from landfill gas formed by storing domestic waste regularly, and incineration plant and biogas from vegetable and animal waste and the wind. It also sells much of its need to the national network. Upon completing of hydroelectric power plant project, which is under construction, the company will generate electricity from a different source. We, as the leader establishment of waste management, have been working with the leader firms of Turkey for years. For clean environment and healthy society. İzaydaş,